Hey everyone, welcome! Today we're going to learn how to play Racco. It's a super fun card game for 2 to 4 players. And in this quick explainer, I'll teach you everything you need to know to get your first game started.
So, what's the goal in Racco? Well, it's actually pretty simple. You're just trying to be the first person to get all 10 cards in your rack in order, from the lowest number at the front to the highest at the back.
When you first start a round, your rack is going to look something like this. A total jumble of numbers, right? Your whole job is to turn this mess into this, a perfectly ordered hand. See that? A nice, clean progression from low to high. All 10 cards are exactly where they should be. That's what you're aiming for.
Okay, so how do we get started? Let's talk about setting up the game.
First things first, you gotta prep the deck. And the number of cards you'll use actually changes based on how many people are playing. So if it's just 2 of you, you'll use the cards numbered 1 to 40. If you've got 3 players, you'll use 1 to 50. And for a full 4-player game, you use the whole deck, all 60 cards.
All right, first step, everyone gets a rack. Pretty easy. Then the dealer is going to shuffle up the deck and deal out 10 cards face down to every single player. Now, as you get your cards, you're going to put them right into your rack. But listen up, this part's important. You start from the back slot, the one that says 50, and you fill them up one by one towards the front. The last card goes in the slot that says 5. Whatever cards are left over, just put them face down in the middle, that's your draw pile, and finally, flip the very top card over to create your discard pile. And just like that, you're ready to play.
Okay, let's get into the good stuff, the gameplay. The player to the left of the dealer will kick things off. And on your turn, it's really straightforward. You've got 2 choices.
So, on your turn, you have 2 main options. Your first option is to draw the top card from that face-down draw pile. Now you can look at it and decide if you want to use it. You can swap it with any card in your rack, or if you don't like it, you can just toss it right onto the discard pile. Your second option is to take the top card of the discard pile, the face-up one. Now here's the catch. If you take this card, you have to use it. You must swap it with one of the cards in your rack. After you've done one of those 2 things, your turn is over.
So play just keeps going around the table like that until, bam! One player gets all 10 of their cards in perfect numerical order. As soon as that happens, they shout, "Racco!" loud and proud, and the round stops right then and there for everybody. So, someone just yelled, "Racco!" What now? Well, now it's time to score some points. Remember, the big picture goal here is to be the very first player to hit 500 points. You'll probably play a few rounds to get there. Okay, so the person who called Racco, they get a sweet 75 points. That breaks down to 50 points for getting all their cards in order, plus a nice 25-point bonus just for winning the round.
But what about the rest of you? Don't worry, you get to score points too. You'll get 5 points for each card in your rack that's in the right low to high order. The key thing to remember is you have to start counting from the very front of your rack.
Let's check out an example so this makes sense. Look at this rack here. It starts with a 5, then a 9, a 13, all the way up to 31. See how that's a perfect sequence? That's 6 cards in a row that are in the right order. So that player gets 6 times 5 points, which is 30 points. But then, see that 22? That breaks the chain. Because of that one card, nothing after it counts for points.
All right, I really want to highlight this next part, because it's a key scoring rule that a lot of new players get wrong. So listen up, this is super important.
Let me make this crystal clear. The second your low to high sequence is broken, you stop counting points. That's it. Even if you have another perfect little sequence later on in your rack, it doesn't matter. The very first card that's out of place, it just stops your scoring for that round. Period.
And really, that's all there is to it. You now know everything you need to set up and play your first game of Racco. It's such a great mix of luck and thinking ahead. So go ahead, shuffle up those cards, fill up your racks, and find out, can you be the first one to hit 500 points?